Been empress for 50 years, and I finally outlived the emperor. On his deathbed, Li Lingzhao grabbed my hand and started reflecting on his romantic life. My biggest regret is losing the two women I truly loved. Good thing you've always been by my side. If there's a next life, I want to be with all of you again. I'll go reunite with Jilan and Jiku first. Don't keep me waiting too long. And with that, Li Lingzhao closed his eyes peacefully. That's when the rage hit me. I forced his eyelids open. Lady Lan faked her death and ran off to the south. She and her lover have a whole family now. Consort Ru never died from illness either, and there was never any twin sister. You were the only idiot who couldn't figure it out. You even raised her kids with another man. Li Lingzhao's face turned red, and I wasn't innocent either. Neither of your sons was actually yours, so enjoy the afterlife as a lonely ghost. The day after Li Lingzhao died, I passed away peacefully in my sleep. Next thing I know, I'm back at the Imperial Selection Day, and I hear Li Lingzhao screaming, "He Huai Yue, Song Jilin, Lin Jiku, execute them all!" I almost dropped dead on the spot. This man also came back. This is why you keep your mouth shut. Some secrets need to go to the grave. Song Jilan and Lin Jiku dropped to their knees, sobbing. We don't know what we did wrong. Please tell us, Your Majesty. I hit the floor too, praying Li Lingzhao wouldn't notice anything off about me. Li Lingzhao gritted his teeth. You three cheated, got pregnant by other men, kept me in the dark. You deserve to die. Song Jilan, a general's daughter, fierce as they come, just laughed in his face right there in the hall. Your Majesty, all candidates are examined before entering the palace. How dare you slander our honor like this? If you don't believe us, have the palace matrons examine us again. Lin Jiku, raised in a scholarly family, obsessed with her reputation. She immediately tried to slam her head into the wall. A woman's honor is worth more than her life. I'll die right here to prove mine. I grabbed her around the waist just in time. The whole selection hall erupted into chaos. Someone fetched the Empress Dowager. When she heard his reason for sentencing the girls to death, she nearly broke character. Your Majesty, are you having a nightmare? How could you say something so absurd? These are noble daughters with their dignity intact, and even if one were loose, she couldn't slip past the palace examination. Your Majesty, stop joking around like this. Li Lingzhao had just taken the throne. Title, but no real power. The Empress Dowager called the shots and pushed through the selection herself. Song Jilan, Lin Jikao, and I were all included. Same ranks as our past lives. I was made Empress. Song Jilan, noble consort. Lin Jikao, consort. Li Lingzhao looked furious but had no choice. I know him better than anyone. Even though none of it had happened yet, the seed of resentment was already planted. He wasn't going to let us go. Once the court settled down and he had full control, he'd come for us. He'd take down our whole families too. I needed to find a way out, fast. In our past lives, the three of us were rivals. This time around, we almost got executed together. That built some unexpected solidarity. Song Jilan set things up and invited us to watch a play. Song Jilan still hadn't cooled down. Sharing one man with all these women was already annoying enough. The only reason I even agreed was because he's fine. Didn't expect him to be this gullible and dumb. Someone set us up on purpose, fed him that nonsense, and he actually believed it. If I find out who ran their mouth to the Emperor, I will personally go after them. I let out a strategic cough and buried my face in my teacup. Lin Jikao furrowed her brow, visibly worried. I just don't know what happens once we're inside the palace. What do we do if he still hates us? Hate is an understatement. Knowing Li Lingzhao, execution would be getting off easy. He'd wipe out our entire families. My palms were sweating. I was panicking inside. If it were just me, fine. But dragging my parents down with me, I couldn't live with that. I kept sighing. I'd been stuck for days. Stressed to my limit. Was there really no way out of this? Song Jilan, on the other hand, was totally unbothered, laughing, throwing her arm around me. Who says there's no way out? There's always death. I forced a smile. Couldn't even fake it properly. I actually envied them for not knowing. This whole mess was my fault for talking too much. The guilt was eating me alive. I had to figure out a way to keep all of us alive. No matter how much Li Lingzhao resented it, he still had to set a wedding date. On our wedding night, he was supposed to stay in my chambers. Instead, he left me sitting there alone just to humiliate me. He even slept with one of my cleaning maids and made her a consort the next day. Absolutely unhinged. Song Jilan was even more furious than I was. The second she heard the news, she dragged Lin Jiku to my palace and started smashing things. I saw it coming. She threw one, I caught one.